Hello, YouTube. Hey. Damn. Everybody else makes this look easy. You know what? Screw this. Videos are important for channel success, but what people really like is a nice, shiny logo. Yeah. That's more like it. Okay, what's up everybody? My name is Tyler, and now it is my responsibility to explain to you what in the world GameStudiously is, and just as importantly, why you should care about it. But rather than just tell you what it is, I think I might be able to show you better. It looks something like this, and this, and that, and this. I think you get the picture. This is the part where I explain that I'm an English major. Now, that probably isn't super important to you, aside from the implication that I like to take great art, or sometimes not so great art, and tear it apart, see what's inside. I've got this arguable skill for criticism that I've developed over the last few years of my education, and I thought, why not take this critical approach and apply it to something I care about? Gaming. I want to analyze games. I want to analyze how they work. I want to analyze how they're different from film and literature. I've got some ideas about all those questions, but nowhere near a final answer. And that excites the hell out of me. I'm looking at this channel as an opportunity for learning, just as much for me as for anybody watching. So, with those questions and that general mission, we're going to be taking a fairly close lens to individual video games. We'll take a series of videos at each stop just to analyze what's going on in that game, what are the critical issues, and we'll explore those questions. If it's appropriate, we might even be able to take these focused questions and ideas up to the next level, and say something about games as a medium. And that could be really fun. All that said, our first stop is going to be in Colombia, home to BioShock Infinite. Don't feel bad now. I'm just as happy as you are that we're trading in my face for the beautiful art direction in BioShock. Now, I wanted to start this channel with Infinite because I think it's a really useful game for talking about gaming. I think it's a really just stellar example of the medium, and it captivated me a lot when I played it about 2 months ago. I realize how late that is. Amazingly, it's almost a year old. That's actually something I wanted to talk about. So, publishers are still releasing new content on Shakespeare 400 years after he was alive. Some of that's scholarly, some of that's popular, but he still gets published about, and that's fine. But me releasing my thoughts on BioShock Infinite in March of 2014 feels very late to the party. Why is that? I think it's got something to do with the way we consider drama and poetry. That stuff is art. But video games are considered as an entertainment medium strictly. At least by some. Now, you'll always be able to go see plays for the hell of it, if you like that sort of thing, and you're definitely going to be gaming for fun for a long time, I think. But I think we're also moving into a new era for gaming, where we're going to start to consider it differently, consider it as an art form. We're continuously developing this new language, a lexicon, for discussing games as an art form. And that's pretty cool. I digress. I digress a terrible amount, actually, so if this channel goes for any real length, you will probably pick up on that on your own. But back to BioShock. Over the next few weeks, we're probably going to do, I think, a series of 4 videos, just covering what I found to be really important about the game. The first will be on the cultural criticism that I think is really apparent in Colombia. The next 2 will be on the central characters, one on Booker and his violence in the context of video games, and then one on Elizabeth and her, basically her existence as a female character in a male-dominated medium. And then finally, we'll look at the notions of choice in the game, which are obviously very important to the plot if you have played it. So, if that sounds like fun to you, welcome aboard. I'll see you next week on GameStudiously.
Attention in the count of 5. Count of 4.
No.
3, 2, 1.
No!
Attention. Attention.
Just stay calm.
5,000 feet. 10,000 feet. 15,000 feet. Hallelujah.